Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. We played Merchant last time, right? Pretty sure? We're gonna play General, Leader Plus. Let's do it. Dude, I gotta tell you, last night, 3 a.m., I went to set the Ratropolis video to upload, yesterday's Ratropolis, and I thought about it for a second, and I went, did I play a run today? Like, there was a moment where I was 100% sure, like, I opened the game, I was like, I need to record a run. I don't think I played Ratropolis today. I was wrong, of course. I played the run that you saw yesterday. But like these runs, they in one ear, out the other, you know, so to speak. I also think that run was kind of forgettable. It was like, I've had that run like how many times do you think? It was a fun run, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but it was just like, I was so sure. And the other thing that made me, like, it wasn't just that run was that run. I also, like, when I went to upload the video, so I just let Streamlabs name these for me. Streamlabs just names these date and time that they're recorded, except it's just a string of numbers that I don't try to parse with my brain because reading that string of numbers makes my head hurt. It's these videos when they're recorded, they get put into my recordings folder as like 2020-2-6-14-30-26, you know. I'm gonna take a house here. Which, you know, I read that and I go, huh, yeah, sure. I just ask, the way that I keep track is they get, because of the way that they're named, they get placed in alphabetical order. So I'm gonna take guarantee here. Since they're placed in alphabetical order, I can read that. I don't have to read that, right? I can just go, okay. So the most recent, like the run furthest down the line here is the last run I played. That's how I do it. And so I accidentally clicked on the wrong run, and I opened up the cavalry run from 2 days ago, and I started watching that, and I went, wait, I already uploaded this. Oh god, I don't have Ratropolis done today. Thankfully, Ratropolis was done. I didn't have to record a run at 4 in the morning, because those runs are not high quality. When I do record a run late at night, they are bad. I play very poorly late at night. I mean, I play relatively poorly at all times, but you know, who's counting? Dude, am I right? Fucking owned, idiot. Oh my god. Anyway, how you doing today? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good myself. I'm doing fine. I'm hanging in there. You know, crazy times in the world, and the times only get crazier, especially if you're in the States. You know, as if the pandemic wasn't bad enough. But I don't plan on getting into it too much. You know, on the one hand, I see all these people who are like, hey, use your platform, no matter how small, to speak out. And, you know, I just thinking about how I want to approach this, because it's a weird subject to talk about, right? I'm very pessimistic, I guess is how I'd put it. I don't think that me speaking out changes anything, so I just don't bother, you know? Same reason that, because I was thinking about this today. I don't think that I'll have much of an impact. It's just how I approach everything, though. I feel like it's like, yeah, nothing I do in this situation makes a difference, so, you know, why bother? Instead, let's just focus on the Ratropolis gameplay, because that's what you clicked on this video for, I imagine. Or, you know, I mean, at this point, you're probably not watching these for the gameplay, I gotta imagine. I mean, maybe you are. I don't know. Watch these for whatever you want to watch these for. You're allowed to. Leader Plus is fun. What if I took a Gladiator here? Give it a try. I mean, he's been bad in the past. Even when I give him all of the conditions, I feel like he needs to survive. But I really want him to be good because I think it's a cool card. He needs something to heal him. I need something to heal him, and then it's gonna be maybe okay. We got Wanted. That'll be a win. I mean, maybe not a win necessarily, but that's the card to get right there. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're holding up in these strange times, like strange times, like everything's very strange. I kind of, you know, despite me talking about current events, I like to imagine that the, like, you know, you can use these videos as a moment of like, hey, maybe the world's not so bad, you know, just a moment of escapism, if you will. That's how I feel about it. I mean, that's what I use these videos for at this point. Just like, yeah, maybe everything isn't so terrible out there. Who knows? For now, I can just focus on how the AI in this game makes me scream, and the world's a little less of a scary place, you know? Anyway, I mean, not much else to talk about, right? Coming up on the channel, I'm going to... So I have reached Covenant 25 in Monster Train. I've made it to the top. I have not gotten my first win with it yet. It's hard, but, you know, I've got there. So I'm going to start like pumping out videos for it that aren't just like the daily content. I've actually like written out what I've not really written out a script, but I wrote out a bullet point list of things I want to cover in an intro guide for the game. So I'm going to like make a quick little, hey, can you not win on Covenant 0? Here's my tips to get you there. And then I'm going to make a guide for like, here's how I climb through Covenant, you know, things like that. Say you know a lot. One of those other speech pattern things that I'm working on. You know? That one was intentional. But like unintentionally I say you know a lot. And I don't really like it. But then again, when I analyze my speech pattern, at the end of the day, I feel like when I'm actively thinking about it, if I were to tailor my own speech pattern, did I just miss a merchant again? Okay, this is the second time this has happened to me. Did they change merchant spawns or did I miss a merchant? Am I losing my mind? I am getting kind of smacked here. Like, there's usually a merchant on wave 4, right? Did they change that? Hold on, I'm pausing the run. I need to go look at the patch notes. Maybe this is something that's changed and I missed it. Gameplay. General leader ability, enemy to appear more densely in the later waves. Modified these cards. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Like where's my merchant, right? Have I passed? This is like the second or third run where this has happened if I did just pass on the merchant without recognizing it. I really hope not. Like, I don't think a merchant appeared. I really don't think that I missed a merchant. But we're on wave 8, where is he? Right? There he is. But like, there should have been one on wave 4. It should be 148. Our group is 5 or less plus 15 growth. Nah. It's entirely possible that a merchant showed up like this, and I just like auto-refreshed, saw nothing, and moved on. That doesn't seem right though. I'm gonna have to like look at the footage or something. I mean, shit, I'm probably just gonna die with my actual play here. I'm real weak and we're about to get run over. I got my backline wiped a few times. And it doesn't look great. Anything else here before I let you go? Take this market. This is feeling like it's a house, two houses sort of situation here. I don't like either. There's two answers to what's going on, right? Answer A, they removed one of the merchants. Like, the merchant on wave 4 doesn't show up anymore. That's not good. That makes this game a lot harder. Answer B, I've somehow seen and completely forgotten that I have seen a merchant. Like, I saw it, I looked through all of the cards and went nah, and then closed the merchant and actively did not even think and recognize it, which is equally concerning for different reasons. I don't like either of the outcomes, so... Hey, whoa, one of these guys leveled up? Holy shit, that never happens. I think that's the first time I've ever had a guy level up just naturally within the first 10 waves. That's crazy. How'd you do that, dude? That's nuts. Give me... I'm going to delete... Oh my god, we got 4 of them leveled up. Holy shit, this... I've never seen this before. I think it's because of Gladiator, right? He's tanking for him. If you give your Militia Shield something to tank for him, they'll level up. I did remove the Militia Shield anyway because, like, you know, I don't think he's that good here. Sorry, I was probably saying something before I had a momentary like mental break as I went, wait, have I just missed 2 merchants? Because I'm pretty sure they didn't change it. I think I've just been not paying close enough attention. That's what I think is going on here. But that's a level of attention that, you know, I shouldn't be missing. Look at these boys go. Thankfully, this wall breaking doesn't ruin anything here. Normally when they break that wall, it gets to be a little irritating, right? Like if this wall gets broken, then these boys walk back. But it did not occur that way, so we're happy. Medic would be really good here. Medic would be really good with Gladiator. We didn't get it, of course, we got a bunch of garbage, but you know. Who cares? Trade 1 card if no rats die for 40 seconds. Sounds good on paper. I think in practice it's bad. Give him the upgrade. I'm gonna commit. Either this Gladiator is gonna be worthless or he's gonna be carrying the run. I think that at the rate we're going, he's gonna be worthless. I should really stop playing grain since I'm playing a bounty economy. 8. One shows up on 8, one shows up at 10. No, this doesn't make sense. I think I've lost it. This is it, I'm losing it. Give me medic, please. Speech. Any healing here? No? I'm gonna refresh and look for healing. Right, it's like the whole run right now. Hunting tower is good. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, anyway, now that I'm done with that, freaking out over the fact that I have not seen a merchant. I don't know, you know, there's not a whole lot for me to really tell you about lately. On my end, just Monster Train, right? I've been putting a little bit of effort into Monster Train, hoping that I can make something out of that. We'll see. I'll be giving it a good go anyway. We're looking towards a bounty-based economy. Execute might not be bad. 33 damage in the 2 AoE. Like, that's a lot of damage. I think it's too expensive. I'm gonna take Apartment. I'm having a lot of fun with Monster Train though as well. If you haven't taken a look at the game, I would recommend giving it a look. For sure. Game's really good. I think I've said this exact sentence like 4 or 5 times at least now, but I do really like the game. I think it's a good contender for my 2020 game of the year. That's how strongly I feel about my enjoyment of this game. That's not where I want to put Gladiator. Guarantee. We're okay. I think that my honest plan here is to get a second hunting tower and just see if I can carry this run with just hunting towers. Since I'm not getting the healing for Gladiator, right, he's not going to get to scale up very much because he's not getting any healing. At this point, he is just some idiot. He's got like 30 health, 5 attack. Not great. I love the way the chests drop in. I know it wasn't always like that, but I do really like that. And we're weak. We are against the easier of the bosses. You know, I hesitate to say easier, but still, like, relatively easier. I think I can maybe spam my redraws here if I just play Hunt. I've held on to it because of Guarantee. It becomes pretty good with Guarantee, I imagine. Like, we're right on the cusp. I need to get like 2 card removals out, and then we're really there on playing through my whole deck real quick like, but you know. We're not looking great on the right side. I need to remove this grain, and like probably this Potter as well can go. We're teetering right on the edge of okay. You know, we're so close to okay. We're like barely holding it together here. We're so close to a winning run. And instead I'm getting offered garbage. I mean, I think I take Seeker here. I don't need territory expansion. I need my merchant to show up with something that just wins the game for me. A second bounty tower is good. A monster hunter is good. A bounty hunt, the card, is good. Right, Bounty Hunt? Well, I think that card's called Bounty Hunt. What does this have? Probably none of this, right? You may look at the apartment, but I don't have the resources to take that right now. I don't believe. Academy, War Fund? I mean, shit, dude, War Fund is pretty good here. Card's gonna be worth a lot considering how many units I have dying here. I think we refresh. I really need to high roll something big here. Like, I'm looking for the game-winning card right now. Medic is not the game-winning card, but it's a start. Right? I can get a medic, I can get a gladiator, we can maybe make some magic happen there. He's just gonna die anyway, isn't he? Insane. Doesn't even help. I want it to work, but it just never works. Gladiator. I think he sucks. Please, yeah, break that and then die if you don't mind. Oh, they're not doing the second part where they die? Hoping they would just die. What's our bounty increased by? 66? That's pretty good. I think we're going to die. I don't think that that's a crazy hot take here. I think that this one's going to be falling apart here pretty soon. Relatively shortly, if you will. Our medics can't really get a whole lot done. Our gladiators can't really scale up. I'm going to need something. You know what? It's like desperate times, right? We're in desperate times. Oh, I got 3 pop-ups there. It's always crazy. We're going for full bounty account, like full bounty army. We're going for full bounty. Like, this is it. Now on the upside, look at that. Holy shit, right? That's gonna save my life. On the downside, you know, I would prefer to not be in a position where I need to live my run on that sort of an effect. However, it's a little bit, I don't really get to be the judge or the chooser in that sort of a situation now, do I? We just kind of take what the game gives you, and you try to make something out of what is effectively nothing here. But, you know, we're getting there. The bounty is scaling, and the bounty is scaling maybe quick enough. I'm glad I didn't remove Hunt right now, because Hunt's definitely keeping me in it here. It's scaling just barely. Like, we are... This is a run that's real close. Like, we are... With not just saying this for the sake of the suspense, we are on the razor's edge. I think we're going to teeter right into winning territory from the razor's edge here, but it is close. I'm not focused on the left side so much because of the tower, right? That tower is doing plenty of good work for me. I'm focusing pretty heavily on the right side. Buddy. The big thing is that cashes in all that bounty as well. With Arena? I don't know, man. Oh, sorry, I accidentally bumped my desk. That is my mistake. I was repositioning to sit a little closer. I'm gonna take High Priestess. High Priestess has earned my respect. I think we are, like, my army is kind of secondary as the plan at this point. It is just, like, stacking bounty. If I can get Bounty Hunt. Yeah. I could take Monster Hunter. I'm actually gonna not. I'm gonna remove all my units and we're gonna see what happens if I just don't do anything else. Because I think it should be good enough, right? This is 100% a victory. Don't get me wrong. I have this one in the bag if I wanted it with Monster Hunter. That would carry this run all the way through to completion, no doubt. But I want to pose the question to you here. Can you just win with Bounty Hunt? Like, can I just win by taking these 3 bounty cards and living long enough? Is it 3? I guess it's going to be 4 cards in the end. Can I just win this? Because I think I can. We have insurance as well with High Priestess. Right? Like, this is fine. This is a new type of skill deck. I mean, not really new type of skill deck. It's just a different skill deck, right? Like, this is an AoE, 214 AoE, that's enough to kill pretty much everything. I just need some walls, right? That's Gladiator. Hunt, execute. Pretty cool. I got it. I got that execute, like, exactly when I needed it as well. So we're gonna begin by removing... Because in the end, I'm going to play Bounty Hunt, Wanted, Guarantee, Execute. Wanted spends population, scales up, guarantee instant returns, bounty hunt, long-term returns, execute, kill enemies. That's the game plan. So I can remove these 3, I can remove hunt. That's crazy. These 12 guards will probably survive the rest of the run. I think they're gonna make it to retirement. I'll start firing these waves off too. The longer we let them go, the better for Wanted. However, the worse for my own sanity. Just sitting here playing these cards over and over again will eventually get to me. Look at the bar at the top here. Look at this. We're to the point where I can't play Wanted faster than I can run out of population, which is good, for sure. Because that means that we'll be basically just always increasing our bounty by 3. Hardest part is recognizing execute and firing it off, you know? You know? You know? Oh yeah, I can kill off my guards. Something about that I found really funny. If I take Succeed, it lets me remove 2 of my military cards. But then I have to remove Succeed. Pick a house. I don't know, something about, oh wait, I can take care of all my units. Whoops. Oops, I missed. Ah, yes, library. Very helpful here. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe that's gonna be a bad idea. But, like, it's silly. Oh yeah, and the left side's held by that tower, so I basically only need to execute the right side right now. Just hunt, wanted, bounty hunt, guarantee, execute. Miss everything. It's an alpha move, don't worry. God, it's satisfying. The big thing about area-based skills in this game is 2 area. Here, let me use a guard to demonstrate what I'm going to say to you here. When it says 2 area, it doesn't necessarily mean 2 area. Let me show you what I mean by it. So if we look at Mr. Guard here, right, he's living his life, he's standing by this wall. If I zoom in on him here, if I put this, like, if I put it here, it won't kill him. But if I put it here, it will kill him, even though he's only halfway in the space. Similar with the civilian. If I put this here, I'm pretty sure this kills the civilian. Oh no, it doesn't. Basically, if they even have, like, a toe in the area, they die. Plus 4 bounty is, like, almost not even worth it. But what would I reroll for, right? There's nothing I want except bounty, and I want to grab houses or walls. Actually, we're gonna farm score because I feel like it. I've been kind of missing that score farm life, and this is a run that definitely can handle it. We're strong. We've won the game at this point. Guarantee's a pretty good card. I guarantee it. Wow, look at that damage from this tower. You didn't even get to use his skill. He didn't even get to do his little save me. I put up my smoke screen move because he's just dead. I could try to like play it out like this, right? It's just I never play cards like that because especially it makes sense in not Ratropolis, sorry, Slay the Spire because it's turn-based, right? In this game it's weird. Prepare a list. It's not often that I take Let Me Prepare a List, but I can here. I think I'm gonna take the building. Maybe I should. But taking the execute's safer. But let's take the building. And public bath, use up 4 space. Whoops. Take houses, take things like that. Did I mark it? Hold on. 22 seconds? Alright. I still need to figure out how you get that last little bit of score, right? I'm still missing it. Let's start executing civilians. Really turn this into a horrible place to live. Just if you're in my city, you shouldn't be. just killing civilians for fun. Maybe this game has turned me into a monster. Or maybe I've just always been a monster. I don't know. It's a really satisfying animation though. Like, look at that, it's really satisfying to watch that thing drop. Small walls right now. We're gonna aim for it. Any buildings. Age? +3 attack to adjacent units for each death of an ally unit in target group. Oh, I could get a lot of units dead. Could farm my own units for damage. Could be. just the way to go. I can remove guarantee at this point. We have 50,000 gold. I could also just lose all my gold here. I'm gonna give them food. Wave period down also isn't that bad, but you know. It's not necessarily right for me to be starting these waves, right? If I want a farm score, I should make this run last as long as possible. But I have a hypothesis, which is essentially that I think that you might... the thing that I might be missing, the thing that I need for that last 10 score is maybe you need to finish your run in a certain amount of time. Like maybe you gotta go faster. That's what I've been wondering. Like maybe these runs need to go by quicker for that big final score. For that final 10 points. Because I've noticed the 10 points that I'm missing are in time. I feel like, because it's 190. It feels like the last 10 score should come from there. Because when you finish a run, the time is always 190. It feels like it should be 200, right? Therefore, I believe I need to make these runs go by faster. That's what I'm thinking right now. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna try expanding to the edge of the map, placing all of our buildings, and having the run end as soon as I can make it end. And if it's not that, then maybe it's the run has to last longer. Which, like, doesn't make sense, but, you know. A lot of things don't make sense in this game. Random legendary building card, please. Public path, very nice. Territory expansion is definitely the way to go here. Plus, like, it adds a little bit of, like, a renewed vigor to my play, I feel like, because I have a reason to be, like, focused up trying to get everything. I need to fit in some houses over here. Right, I shouldn't put houses like this. At the edge of the map on the right side, indeed. But it really, like, the score in this game is really dictated by your... like your buildings, right? The different... First of all, you gotta win, and then after that, it's just buildings. Bounty at right now? Oh my god, it's at 720. Too bad this isn't the bounty hunt that just doubles every time. We would get to a pretty high number there. I don't even need to execute at this point, like I said, it's just fun. Apartment is 3 space, which lets me fill out this side of the map. I do need to take some 1 space buildings for housing though. I'll take a wall. It sucks because I'm gonna have to actually like execute on both sides now, but it's fine. Right, if they get through, they get through. They'll just die later. Like they'll break down this wall and then die. Whoops, that's a bad execute. Wanted. This is what they mean. One of the patch notes said that they made enemy units like cluster more. Saw that there. They're gonna break through a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. Well, we got time. We can fix it. We can fix it. Thorn, Dark Knight. We need to take some houses, right? We need to card flew in there. Need to fill out what I'm missing on the house front. I only have 25 here. Five buildings. Oh my god, that's a lot of buildings actually. 6 buildings there? Don't mind if I do. One of them's a wall, of course, but you know. Still don't mind if I do. Triumphal Arch, I think, is a really cool looking building. And I have nowhere to place this 2-space building of an aid station. We have a lot of 1 spaces that I can't really do anything with right now. I should have planned out my colony a little better. That's a big part of getting a good score as well, is planning out your colony a little bit stronger. I wonder if it makes a difference on Leader Plus versus regular mode. 381. We kind of hope... I mean, it's foxes, right? The execute... I'm going to need to prepare myself for Final Boss a little bit more than I am preparing for these fights. Because these guys, they are kind of walking over me right now. For capped gold. I can just play like Bounty Hunt Execute right now. Bounty Hunt. As long as they stack up, it's nice. Yeah, ooh buddy. That's fat. I want the Bounty Hunt. Execute. And then, I mean, like, I should keep playing the Wanted because it increases our base bounty, which increases our bounty overall. Territory expansion, please. Making sure. I don't think there's anything I could take that isn't territory expansion right now. I have a lot of one space cracks to fill in right now in the colony. Right, one there, two there. Oh, there's not that many. There's only a few. I wonder if I can make the civilians fight in the arena. Really, I just want more ways to bring our civilians into things here. I think this is our last wall. We do get one more merchant, so I should probably just buy a house or hunting tower. I should just buy a house though. Because we get another merchant, and I think we're only one wall away from the edge of the map, so buying that wall is a waste. Let's fire this wave off. Let's hit spacebar as well. About to say, hey, why am I not at full population? But that's because of Wanted. It's like, man, are there civilians that I didn't execute? No. Don't worry, all of our army is executed. You don't have to worry about that. No survivors. Not even myself. Not too bad. I don't think I have anything to worry about from the Desert Foxes. If this were a more serious boss... No, because as long as we're expanded to the edge of the map, I really struggle to see the bosses ever breaking through me here. Take 4 space. We have space to clear here. And if I end up at 1768, it'll be interesting. I'll have a little more work to do, I suppose. Whoops, I want this. Which I imagine we will end this at 1768 if I expand to the edge of the map, which it's looking like we will be able to. Aid station, just heal all of our military up real quick there. How long left on the main, on our other market? 60 seconds. If I play it slow, we can... No, I want to go faster. I want to see if I can get a... Oh, I want to see if I can shift the time from 190 score, right? We want to get that shifted. Because that's what I'm thinking. I have to focus my attention to find my missing 10 points. Because the top score, the top score that I've ever seen is 1768 on normal mode. Although that's not really true. It's because, you know, you can do nightmare mode, and I've seen people that just like hack in a higher score. It looks like from time to time there'll be like a really high score that makes me go, ah, yeah. Someone cheated the system a little bit. The 2-side attack is just real annoying. Take Watchtower. It's a little more fun than taking just another house. I wonder if it makes a difference. The Watchtower space somewhere, right? Or did I plug up all the holes on this side? Okay. We go here. Armory into... No, 2 armories and a wall. Closing in. I think we're not gonna quite fill out the whole colony here. And fit a house there. And we got 6 space. I need 6 buildings to... Like, I need 6 space. I need 2 3s or something like that, and then it's all full. A 2, a 2, a 3. It's probably gonna take a 2, because I'll have either a 4 or a 3 and a 1. Take the granary. Basically just whatever I decide I want, though. Because if the answer to getting this score is not time, then it's gotta be like you gotta cheat in an extra building somehow, right? I just wonder how. Side first. Get some executions going in here. It sucks because they're so fast that I'm gonna have to repair buildings, you know? I would prefer to not have to repair these buildings. That's all. And then execute. I think we just kill on one side and then the other, right? Because then the longer I wait, the faster this side stacks up. And the faster this side dies. But it is a lot of repairs we're gonna have to do here. Final boss time, so we're not quite fully expanded. I need to get a 4-space building from this market, and then I'll have everything, I believe. That you got for me. Yeah, 4-space building. Perfect. So I think that's the entire colony expanded all the way. Right, I think we got everything there. Fortress goes here. Just see if I missed any squares first. Doesn't look like it. So, and we have determined that it doesn't really matter if a building is burning when the boss, like when the run ends. So let's just stack up our bounty enough to hopefully kill these foxes in a few rounds. Because they have like 6,000 health or something like that, right? How much health do you have? Roughly. It's gonna take a little bit to kill these. But they don't break through walls very quickly anyway. Hey, we'll get to see what this one does when it enrages. I think it gains like a knockback attack, right? Attacks a little faster, it gets a knockback attack, but the knockback attack is be nice. Alright. Withdraw and end the game. Let's see what our final score was. That was a really cool run, by the way. Like, I focused on the score, but that was an all skills run. Building bonus 89 points. Wait a minute. Huh. So it actually does matter if the buildings are broken, or more likely I just missed one tile. But yeah, 1758, which means that no, I needed 10 more points, which I think you get 1 point per building square utilized. Because that's 10 off of a high score. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you real quick. I don't know if it'll show on Leader Plus, but we'll take a quick look before I say goodbye to you. We go to, I believe it's statistics, and then, not record, leaderboard. Go to the general. Yeah, 1768 is your highest score. 1758 is where everyone else gets stuck. So there's something that's being done at the very top, like something you can do to jump from this from this 10 points. I just have to figure out what it is. You look through it all, right? 1768. Wow, someone got 1760. That's crazy. I haven't seen 1760 yet. 1768. I think the Navigator might have higher scores. No? 1768 is the top. I just have to figure out what you do to get that last 10. And then sometimes someone does this, right? Oh, 3802. Look at how crazy. Wow. 1842, same thing. Wonder what you do. I would also like my scores to be uploaded before I really care about it too much, but that's all, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.